here we are. In basically around 98, 99, a year or so after Final Fantasy VII, this game came out. And it's Final Fantasy VIII. Now, this game falls into a lot of people's no-no category because they have this idea that it's bad. And, I can see why. After the monstrous success that was Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII was sort of a rather major letdown because of how different it was. It's a sort of modern game like the last one, so it didn't really appeal to the classic fans because it's not a big, grand, epic fantasy adventure. And it's very esoteric in a lot of ways, so it didn't appeal to the Final Fantasy VII fans, some of which had an issue with the plot of even that game and how many what the fuck moments it had. This one has that to like the next level. But I still wouldn't put it. I wouldn't say it's a bad game, but it's certainly not the worst game ever made. It's not even the worst Final Fantasy. But it's a kind of a mixed opinion about things. I don't know too many people who absolutely love the game, but I don't mind it. I would say it's in the lower half of the top 10 of Final Fantasy, not exactly up very high. It's not flawed or broken like some others, but let's just start the damn game because that's how we do things around here. We start games and watch cutscenes. Fuck yeah, hype. Shit. Yeah. That was awesome. You know, I don't know why they felt the need to mix. Because that's sort of like one part trailer, one part opening cutscene. Because the fight between this guy and the other dude was like as the start of the game, and the other shit was cutscenes from later. So it's kind of weird. Oh, I'm fine. Don't tell me what to do, Dr. Katawaki. Are they? My name is Meh. I am, of course, the hero of the story. And unlike most games, it actually fits. Well, you tell that to Cypher. I guess that's his name. Cypher, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I don't think it's running away if you just tell someone being a dick to go fuck themselves. Well, apparently I got hurt in the process. It's weird because his forehead is bandaged, except the scar is across the bridge of his nose. So this doctor's apparently pretty horrible at her job. Yeah, and they kind of fake you out right there by giving you the hint that you're going to be able to name this party member. But no, you only get to name 2 characters in this game as opposed to all of them. And apparently that's Quistis. Or Quistis. I always call it Quistis. I probably will at some point because I don't know how to pronounce things. There's no voice acting in this game. This game didn't have a movie like Final Fantasy VII did, so if there's an actual voice acted line from Square in like Kingdom Hearts of what her name is, that's what it is. I think it's Quistis. I'm not sure. Wait, we meet again? Don't just run away from me. Tell me what you mean. Yeah. Ooh. Well, I'm expecting Hot for Teacher to start playing. Teacher. She looks barely older than I am. Oh. He probably was in here too. I think I cut him too. Field exam, what? The searing pain in my forehead? Are you mocking me, woman? Yeah, you mocker. Happy? What are you happy about? Oh, really? I'm a deep, brooding, angsty teenager. She's stuck her finger in my neck. None of your business. I'm gonna go listen to My Chemical Romance and Fall Out Boy and... Nice smooth transition to cutscene again. You know, they pushed the PlayStation as hard as they could for this game. Like, I mean, this obviously is only a year or two, I think around 2 years after Final Fantasy VII, but it looks infinitely better graphically. I mean, it's not perfect, but the PlayStation was never going to be perfect. Oh, well. So we're taking some sort of test today. Yes. What are we doing? Oh, shut up, Broody McBruderson. Oh, I hit him in the... I cut him in the face like an asshole. Ugh. Oh, do you? You just spent 10 minutes talking to me. But first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna check out our desk. Turn the power on, and this basically is the tutorial. GF data? What's a GF? Right. Quezacotl and Shiva. So yeah, here we are. We have our summons, and I get an achievement. Thanks for showing that in the video there. I'm calling that Neicee after my loving mother, who is now gone. And Shiva is going to be named Lillith. After a lovely viewer. And there we go. Yeah, so the tutorial covers all the aspects of gameplay, which I will go over as we go through. Like, yeah, here's, battle tutorial. The game operates on several different levels there. It has active time battle like the last one. But, in many ways it's different. Like, magic is not learned via... It's not learned or equipped. You basically have spell charges that you can replenish via, like, getting spells as opposed to... just going to an inn and sleeping. Magic, like, you can get spells and use them. It's not really important. What is more important is the Guardian Forces. Now, Guardian Forces are essentially the summons, which you can use as a summon, and it's interesting in this game is while you are casting the summon, you are basically invincible, but the summon will take all the damage that you do. And if the summon's HP runs out, you basically fail at casting it. So you can essentially use it as a protection shield if you want to sacrifice them. But you don't want to do that too often because you don't want your GFs to die and then they hate you and then they take forever to summon. Oh, that was one menu, okay. But the important thing about summons is the junctioning as opposed to actual summoning, which I will cover later. Blue weapons study panels are shared. And there's the training center. Real monsters, this is how you can essentially level grind. And the battle system in this game is rather interesting because the enemies can be up to the level of you, no matter where they are in the world or which enemy they are. They essentially all have a growth chart, and you can, like, a level 15 goblin will be much different than a level 85 goblin. Yeah, here's the infirmary, here's the library. Yeah, that I will have to do shortly. Dorms. And the cafeteria. Order them beforehand. Okay, we'll go through all this, There's a message from the garden, huh? What's it? Yeah, apparently hot dogs are very popular. Gardens where, yeah. Treppies forever, baby! Treppy is they're fans of the teacher. Zoo. Who's J.I.? Who are you? Almacy is Seafer. I don't know who that is. Just some fun stuff. I mean, there's really... It sort of gives you the background of Aw. So there's no garden festival because the person who, Wimbley Donner, who was like, I'm gonna do the garden festival. Basically, they went to college/high school just to do a garden festival. Kind of means, since this is basically a mercenary camp, it's kind of weird that they would go to college or a mercenary camp to do a garden festival. I don't want to be a seed. But here, yeah, we have our guardian forces here. And actually, I'll let the tutorial go over there when I get there. But that's a little too much for episode number 1, so I'm going to cut it off here and say thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all your support. Hope you enjoy Final Fantasy VIII as much as I won't. But have a good night, everybody.